Up, Last War family. So Christian84 makes these wonderful guides for us. I'm going to go deep dive into some of these guides for us today for Season 3, The Golden Kingdom. So let's go ahead and get into it. So let's start with the story here. So the story is, dear commanders, the Season 3 Golden Kingdom is about to begin. Gather your allies and embark on this fiery and dangerous journey. This time our journey will take us deep into the mysterious desert hinterlands, the home of the pyramids and the pharaohs, but also hiding millennia-old curses and secrets. That's pretty exciting. On this desolate yet mysterious land, the scorching sun bakes, the yellow sand fills the sky, and the cold of the night is bone-chilling and profound. So it's going to be hot during the day and cold at night on the game. What's even more chilling is the giant sandworms and are lurking in the depths of the desert, and the ancient mummy legion is waiting to awaken. During this season, the desert overlord Noah transforms into the new Golden King. He controls the ancient monument of the dead, awakens the mummy army sleeping under the yellow sand, and leads the remnants of the Doom Legion to sweep the entire desert. This is the new bad guy. The yellow sand fills the sky. The sandstorm devours everything. The oasis dries up, the supplies are cut off, and the entire Golden Kingdom falls into despair. Scarlet sees the monument of the dead at the critical moment. Although she could not completely eliminate Noah's power, her heroic actions gave our army the ability to summon guardians. The guardians will be the key to confronting the mummies. Our mission is to lead the Guardian Legion, to fight against Noah's mummy army, to break the curse of the desert, and to rejuvenate the ancient Golden Kingdom. However, the desert journey is by no means easy. On this fiery battlefield, not only do we have to fight against Noah's mummy legion and the giant monsters of the desert, but we also have to be aware of powerful commanders from other war zones who are also coveting the treasures and glory of the desert. After the start of Season 3, the professional level cap will be raised to 100. That's awesome. So we'll get to go up. I think we were at 70 in Season 2, so we'll get to go up again. Unlocking more new skills and strategic choices, new soldiers, buildings, and desert-themed gameplay will also make their grand debut. The war drum of the Flame Sand Sea have already sounded, and the legend of the hero is about to be written. Are you ready to accept this unprecedented challenge? So that's a story here. Going to skip over these parts of it. That's what it looks like here. Season starting tunes. You'll get this in the mail right beforehand. Dear Commander, Season 3, Golden Kingdom is about to begin. Gather your allies and embark on the fiery, dangerous journey. We already read pretty much all of that, so that's what was in it. That's how it looks in the mail. The missions. Let's go ahead and look at that next. So across oceans, mountains, and through relentless desert storms, an ancient and forgotten kingdom is quietly awakening. After his crushing defeat, Noah has hatched a new dark plan, leading the remnants of his doomed legion. He has journeyed far to the Golden Realm and unearthed the legendary Monument of Death. This artifact, once a symbol of imperial might, holds the power to awaken unstoppable protectors and was the ultimate weapon of conquest. After the fall of the Golden Realm, the monument was sealed inside of the Great Pyramid, and the guardians fell into eternal slumber beneath the sand. Now Noah has unlocked the monument's secrets and crowned himself as the new Golden Realm. With his army of protectors awakening, he has unleashed raging sandstorms that consume the realm. Looked at some of this yesterday on the map. Really cool. You're going to see some sandworms and cool stuff on there. I've made that map video for you guys. But hope remains. Scarlet, who has been tracking Noah for some time, intercepted and stole the monument of critical moment. She stole the monument at a critical moment. Though she couldn't entirely negate Noah's power, she has enabled us to summon protectors. The fight for the Golden Realm future is about to unfold. Note, season buildings will disappear when the season ends. That always happens. Season resources will also disappear when the season ends. Protectors will vanish after the season ends. Prioritize learning season specializations within your profession for greater efficiency in the new season. Lone commanders are more vulnerable to sandworm attacks. So not being in an alliance helps you. Head to the Alliance Center for protection. Golden Realm, that's what we're looking at. All right, let's keep scrolling through the pictures here. All right, start of the season. Season 3 will start with preseason events. You will see a new icon below duels, versus, and a 7-day countdown on your server. Once you click on it, you can start the download of the new season resource. Pretty cool. I've already received that. I actually got this through, I'm wrong. I thought that was the new map. I'm sorry. Never mind, that's resources. So we're going to get some new resources. Really cool. If you are still in a server without Season 3 and through a link, you can access the server map. So yes, I've received that already. That was really cool to get to see. That's how I was able to look at that map for you. Season 3 preview video. You guys can go and click on this and check it out. Really cool. Season 3 video, day 1, week 1 with all elements of the new season. Go check this out on Christian's channel. Really cool that he made that for us. Season 3 Golden Kingdom timeline. Season 3 is accessible through clicking on the Season 3 events icon right below the duel versus icon. This is the first time a season is accessible before the start and it has preseason events. That's really cool. So we're going to actually have some preseason events because they're making it available beforehand. First week of the preseason menu. Main timetable will be limited access to features. Preseason Golden Realm, Desert Blessing. Here's the preseason Golden Realm. The preseason lasts 7 days. Each day, a new goal needs to be reached by the war zone to uncover a new detail of the new season. Here you can see the details already uncovered. So we got a desert structure. We got our desert map. Go check out the map video for that. I often misspell desert. I make it desert too often. Enter the world of desert protectors. Ancient energy fuels your units, transforming them into unstoppable protectors. Here's your preseason, new powers. So we do know that these are going to be the heroes that are going to be up for upgrade. So you're going to be able to make Scarlet golden. Remember what I always tell you guys, though. These always end up just being, even when these purples turn gold, they're always just still monster heroes. Do not use them on your S1, S2, or S3 if you've got an S4. Put them on your lowest teams. Keep them there. All right, so Schuler is getting an upgrade for the air team. So that's going to give us 2 attack and 1 defense there. She'll be the second. Marshall will be first. So Marshall's exciting. I'm really pumped to see it. Kind of hope they go through it here. I don't know if they will or not. We're going to try to find out. But I'm pumped to see his exclusive weapon. And then we're going to get to go and, oh, man, I blanked on your name, old buddy. McGregor. I always just call him McG. That's why I blanked. McGregor will give a defensive one finally to the missile squad. Desert Adventure. Hidden treasures lie beneath this desert sand. Solve mysteries and complete quests and get treasures. So it seems similar to the maps, potentially. We got faction conflicts. This is going to be similar to Season 2. It looks like with just the faction stuff. Welcome to the Golden Realm. Uncover ancient powers to unlock an alliance officer skill. Excited about that. That'll be cool. So the officers are going to get a new skill. Once a goal has been reached, you can collect some rewards once clicking on the chest icon with the red dot. They typically do that for us every season, so that's nice. So that's an idea. Christian's shown us what the rewards look like. 10 diamonds. So they're not massive, guys, but I mean, it's still nice. It's freebie. Season 3 goals. The main point that we already know about Season are that spice is the rare resource alliances need to gather. It has the same role as rare soil. Okay, so spice is going to be rare soil. Season 2, the more you gather, the higher rewards at the end of Season 3. That Season 3 ends. The Alliance Center, a new building similar to the Alliance Furnace, of Season 2 might have a primary role in this new season. New Alliance officers will be unlocked. Ooh, that's cool. That's exciting. Mithril, I don't know if I pronounced that right, similar to coal in Season 2, and Sacred Water, similar to titanium alloy in Season 2. Okay, those will be the two resources they make us grab up, are the new season resources that need to be gathered and to be used for season buildings. A quick little recap from Season 2, and if you haven't started Season 2 yet or Season 1 yet, focus on your top 2 people on your alliance to push yourself further, faster. That was something I fought back against, but was suggested to do it, and once I did do it, it helped everybody to be able to grow faster, because you need those people to have this sacred water, and just like the titanium was so important, and the coal too, but especially the titanium was exported for those people that are the strongest in your alliance to be able to get their resistance up faster so that they can help you, everybody else, kill everything. Multiple season buildings are available and need to be upgraded. You get the Cursed Research Lab, so of course that'll be where we get most likely the Sacred Water from. Blessed Fountain, or maybe not Blessed Fountain, would probably be that. Maybe the Research Lab is going to be the Mithril. An altar and a Protector's Field. In-game manual and rules. For those who want to see the game manual, here you go. You will find such rules explained in various sections of this guide anyway. Noah has discovered the Monument of the Dead, bringing the Doom Legion back to power. Okay. All right, let's kind of scroll through this a bit. Okay, here's the Sandworms. Actually, let me come back up here for a second. So the mysterious power of the Golden Realm allows some resolute soldiers to convert into desert protectors after losing their lives. That's cool. In battle, with the unshakable with their unshakable will to protect, they march again to serve their commanders. Once they march, desert protectors return to the desert and will not return to the commander's base. That's interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what those desert protectors look like. Conversions. After a unit is killed, a portion of the unit can be converted into desert protectors with the help of allies using the special items. The Protector Horn. You can directly obtain the converted desert protector skills. The number of desert protectors you own determines which protector skills you will unlock. More protectors means more power skill effects. Very cool. Conversion help. Allies can help commanders instantly convert pending desert protectors. At first, each help action converts one protector. I think we're going to have to deep dive into that once we get closer to the season, guys. That's going to be important, it looks like. Sandworm Crisis. So this is where you get that doom effect with it. You get the desert, you get your sandworms. In the desert, sandworms pose a silent threat. Their vision is weak from years underground, but they react strongly to sound. Frequent battles by Alliance members can draw their attention. So when you're attacking, be prepared to be attacked. So small sandworms, juvenile sandworms, encircle the commander's base near the noise source when drawn out. Encircling the base cannot dispatch troops temporarily. You can escape using the teleport items, but the sandworms will flee and rewards will be lost. Ooh, that stinks. Large sandworms. Adolescent sandworms will attack the commander's base that create the noise source. The attacked base will be knocked back. If the base is within the Alliance center range, it will interfere with the sandworm's path, protecting the base from attack. Okay? Giant sandworms, adult sandworms, with their massive size and are immune to regular sounds. To capture them, you must use trap landmines. Okay, so the landmines are going to finally... Well, no, I saw those. They're like bear traps, I think. I'll show you guys here shortly. The Desert Bazaar. Sandworms pose a danger to locals, but hold significant value. Defeating them rewards you with sandworm scales, which you can exchange for valuable prizes from locals. Okay, let's pause right here. Let's go back into the game. I got to find where Moggs was one of the ones that sent me the map. I think Nacho Day was the other. I forget who else has sent it to me. I've been sent it a couple of times now lately. Let's go and find that real quickly. That's the wrong one. Let me go here again. I may be wrong, but I don't think I am. There we go. Okay. So I wanted to show you guys what the sandworms look like. We'll be able to see them pretty easily here in just a second. There they are. So when you zoom out, it's going to look like the normal stuff there. But see how it doesn't tell you what size they are? I think that's what we're looking at here, is that you can't tell what they're going to be. And then when you're fighting, you're going to end up getting attacked more frequently by them. So that's what they're talking about. These sandworms are just crawling around all the time. So you may want to be cautious when you're fighting around, and I don't know what these prizes are, but cautious when you're fighting around the sandworms, when you see them coming around. And who knows, they may be something very simple to beat, but I would just say in the beginning of the game, be prepared and aware of them. I actually kind of want to get an attack pretty early on so I can make a video for you guys to show you what it looks like. All right, let's see here. There's your new strongholds. I am looking for something specific here that I haven't found yet. Let's back. Oh, trading post. That's what I wanted to see. So I think what they're talking about as far as traps is in this trading post. Oh, somebody took it over, so it's not going to show me, I don't think. Let me see if there's one on the other side. If we can't find them here, go check out my video on it. You'll be able to see it there. But there's little things that look like bear traps inside of there. And the trading post, one of the cool things there was it was talking, and when I was reading up on the trade post here, when I was looking on here, it said the trade posts were going to be able to be used by everyone in your grouping. So you could potentially go to another, let's see, it's not going to show me any of them because of this thing. Hold on, let's see, let's try this. Yeah, it's not going to let me see it because people have captured them, which they should. They should capture their trade posts, that's for sure. But let's try to go to one of the bigger ones that we know they wouldn't have captured yet, because all of the, okay, here we go. This one finally is going to show us. All right, so you see those right there? That's trap land mine refills. There you go. So it looks like a bear trap if you zoom in on it. Let me take a photo so I can zoom in on it. But you can trade in the trade store. See there's a bear trap looking thing. And that's going to be how we're going to be able to trap those sandworms. Each trade post is an independent store, and commanders in the same game season group, can purchase its items. So you can, if you're in the same group, you don't even have to be in that on that server. It looks like. I could be wrong on that, but that's the way I read it. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Sacred water. This is the resource for constructing seasoned buildings. That's just like it said before, just like last time. So that was good. Good on Christian. We knew it was the case anyways, but Christian was right. That's how you're going to upgrade the buildings. The coal, of course, will be used for upgrading buildings, but also be used for just like coal was last time. The mithril will be. Cursed Research Lab, a game season structure that grants cursed resistance. Use the sacred water to upgrade its levels. Higher resistance helps commanders better handle desert threats. You need to get your top people in your alliance up on that as fast as possible. It's imperative, okay? Blessed Fountain, and that's interesting. So the sacred water is used for the Cursed Research Lab, so that's interesting. But Blessed Fountain, a game season structure that improves sacred water production for your base. So that's how you produce the water, then you use the water for the lab. Got it. Okay. It's very similar to Season 2. Alter, a game season structure that strengthens the base stats of the Desert Protectors. Upgrade it with sacred water and mithril to improve their levels. A higher altar level boosts Desert Protectors' effectiveness against enemies. The buildings will be gone after the season, dismantled after the season. We knew that already. All right, so if you look at this breakdown he's done here, so it's very cool, but he's got it broken down exactly how the differences will be. Go check this out by Christian. He makes it great. He does a great job here. Rare soil is equal to spice. Coal is equal to mithril. Titanium alloy is equal to the sacred water. Titanium alloy factors factory is equal to the Blessed Fountain. High heat furnace is going to be the Cursed Research Lab. Military base is the altar. Alliance furnace is Alliance Center. Purge action is Purge action. Purge the populated area is Digging Stronghold Clash. Okay. So he says here the most important resource on which results of Season 3 are based. That's how you get the rewards. We talk about the rewards a lot. Use the upgrading season buildings. Use the upgrading season buildings, and so on. New basic resource, Mithril and Sacred Water. All right. So you can earn Sacred Water through first-time level zombie kills. Completing season quest missions, completing Season 3 goals, using hero return recruitment tickets, legendary return city captures as well. Mithril used for constructing and upgrading seasonal structures. You can earn Mithril through first-time level zombie kill rewards. Visitors, completing season quest, completing Season 3 goals, Doomwalker's First Blood. And that was a big way to do it. Do your biggest one that you guys can handle as a team as much as you can. Using hero return recruitment tickets, weekly passes, season battle passes. Those to me are the weekly season passes are must-haves in my opinion, unless you're just a completely free-to-play player. The world changed again. The map is composed by 3 different types of buildings: city, digging strongholds, and trading posts. I showed you that just a second ago, but there's your digging stronghold. Your trading post, that's so cool that you can go in there and just swap out stuff. At the beginning of the season, you and your allies will find yourself stranded on the edge of the server. That's always the case, but still all together as an Alliance Hive. No owned cities. Cities must be reconquered by the new rules apply. Doom Elite monsters are transformed into Egyptian monsters. Those are cool. And most of the zombies need a high virus resistance to be killed. Let's go look at the Doom, at these ones here real quickly. I'll go back to the map and show you guys. I need to zoom out a bit. And then we'll go in closer to one of the ones that they haven't cracked yet. I talked about this in the video that I made about that, but on this little pod here, I want to show you guys too. There's a lot more buildings, a lot more buildings. It looks like they're making it where everybody can kind of have more of them, so that's cool. So let's go back here. I think it's where are these guys at? All right, I'll have to do it small ball. I didn't want to do that, but we'll scroll down and just do it this way. All right, you're going to see them in a second. When we see them, it's really cool to see. The digging sites is what we're looking for. We're trying to find one that's got monsters. There we go. So this is what the new stronghold monsters look like. It's a giant mummy. He's got 3 mummies on his shield. Pretty cool stuff. Then you get the little mummies all around instead of the zombies. So really cool update, just for fun. You know, they did it for fun, obviously, but that's a cool update. All right, so we're going to see kind of an idea of this. So curse resistance required is 100 to 400. Damage dealt is negative 99%. Oh, almost negative 100%. You're getting no damage, guys, on this if you don't have your resistance up. So again, imperative to push your strongest people first so that you can capture land fast. You got to capture land quickly on these things to get there. Okay. Map size is 13 by 13 squares, even if they look rectangular in the map below. Each square is 75 by 75 pixels. Your base size is 3 by 3. Click on the following links if you want the high-quality version of the map. So if you go here to Christian's website, high-quality map is on there. Really cool. Credits to Orgo for creating it. I'm going to go and click on that now. I'm pumped to see that. Sweet. Bendy's going to love this. All right, so I'll send that. She's my current R5. We're merging, but and she wants a break from R5, but she's awesome on this stuff. So let's go ahead and do this. This is really cool too. We're going to have to go ahead and copy this. Save that to my photos. Loving this. Official map release looks like that. Click the links if you want high-quality versions of the 2 maps above. So that is here. Very cool. Very cool. Saving those photos. All right, sweet. New types of visitors arrive in front of the wall every once in a while, and they distribute mithril. Y'all are going to make fun of me if I'm saying that word wrong, and that'll be hilarious. Golden scarabs. You will find the golden scarabs going around in the map. Click on them and attack them to get rewards. It looks like they're only level 1 golden scarabs. That's all they're seeing so far. Looks like the rewards are pretty minimal, but still, hey, I mean, those speed-ups aren't bad. Speed-ups aren't bad on them. The golden scarab is visible, zooming in and out, and you can see it. I think we kind of saw one earlier. We may not have. Definitely on the map video I did, but there you go. Radar missions, Desert Ruins. A new type of radar mission arrives for Season 3. It evolves in 2 parts. The Game of Luck, you find various rewards. You found Desert Ruins. Collect the rewards or risk going deep into the ruins with the risk of losing all. A mini game with coin rewards. This happens only once to Christian so far. Run to collect coins and avoid zombies. These new radar missions are really great because they can give you nice rewards, the best of which is merit medals. Oh, we love the merit medals. This is season store tokens. If you're lucky enough to complete all of these stages, then you will choose the right chest. The video below shows in which a max reward was 1. That is cool. Let's watch that real quickly.
Running out of time, soldier. Move quickly.
Okay, so cool. It's like a little mini game. Really cool. All right, thank you so much, Christian, for showing us that. Go and check out his website. Pull him up. Watch the videos that he's doing here. This is the one I specifically I think I was looking for. Just want to see what the max reward was. Oh, very nice. Very nice. It's like feeding the dog. Feeding the dog. That's what it is. That's cool. It's the same as the feeding the dog stuff. That's awesome. All right, so new buildings, Curse Research Lab. We went over that. That's what it looks like. Upgrades probably gonna be similar to what we dealt with last time. You know, it ain't cheap. As far as they're free stuff we use, but obviously you can buy as well. But Blessed Fountain. Here we are. Perfect. There was. So 100 in power, that doesn't really matter. Output per hour, that's what we're looking for. These typically you want to bump those up as fast as you can. Get that upgrade up as fast as possible. Levels and attributes here. So mithril, it tells you how much it's going to produce at level 15. That's a lot. 137,000 per day, I assume, not per hour, but I don't know. And 10,800. Alliance Center. Spices are needed for upgrading product spice. Production of spices, 200 per hour. Boost, so like you said before, like Christian said earlier on this is going to be your the same as your Alliance Furnace from Season 2. Very cool. I assume we can move it as well. One little thing, note to give you guys, be careful. We moved our Alliance Furnace. I did. It was actually me. It was only me that did it. To try to find more of those hidden supplies, summon supplies. I don't remember what they were called. Secret supplies, summon supplies, something like that. And we couldn't move it afterwards. Now, it disappeared like a week later, but it sucked not having it close by after the season ended. So make sure you don't move it and then forget to move it before the... not be able to rebuild it before the very last day of the season. You can see the range of buffs applied here. Very cool. All right, additional features. Once the Alliance Center is built, you can see how the new levels unlock. Yep, this looks very familiar. There's not a whole lot of difference. It doesn't look like from previous seasons on this stuff. Really, relocation. Alliance Center can be really located, so just, enemies can attack the relocation spot once you start building it, so be careful. Alter the building can only be built with cursed research lab reaches to level 30. So you got to get that research lab to level 30 first. That's where your desert protectors come from. New farms, Alliance resources as shown in Season 1 and Season 2 after defeating Doom Elites. A new type of Alliance resource farm can temporarily appear at random. In Season 3, these farms can include sacred water and mithril types. Up to 10 squads can gather at the same time. So this is the big thing. These Alliance resources in the new farms, these are what you need to allow your bigs on your team to take over first. And bigs, you just got to suck it up and do it. I didn't like it myself either, but you're hurting your team if you don't. The faster you get to to capturing the bigger cities, the more higher chance you have of being in the top. It all depends on your own individual team, but having a better chance at qualifying at a higher level by the end of the season. Imperative. What I did as one of the top 2 on my alliance at that last season is I would take this after fighting it for a while. I did allow myself to take the sacred water, but I punted the food, iron, and coin resources to make that more even for the rest of the team. So it was get me and Star Candy up, and then I punted the other resources and said, hey, I'm not going to take those since I'm taking these others. City Capture follows City Clash Season 3 event schedule. Owned cities produce spice. That's fundamental for winning the season, and the amount depends on the city levels. City spice production per level. Level 1 cities are 100 per hour, 200 per hour, 300 per hour. So they made the math easy on those. That's great. Your biggest alliances on your server will need to have the best chance at winning. Will likely need to have at least 1, if not 2, and some of them will even take 4 of the level 6 cities. And because they've given so many level 5s this time, it shouldn't be as big of an issue. As in the past, level 6s, there are 4 level 6s, and this is their disposition. That's what they look like. Northwest upper. Construction speed up. This is all normal stuff. Unit heal rate. Research speed up, none of this has changed. Training speed, it's the same thing if you go look at it right now. City capture limits, as we can see the alliance buttons. Daily city war declaration limit is 2. Maximum cities captured is 8. Daily digging stronghold capture 2. Maximum digging stronghold capture is 8. All right, so that's very important information. I'd take a screenshot of that if I was y'all. In fact, I'm going to take one for myself. So go and share this with my team, because that's always important to know, is what your levels are, your maximum levels you can take. That always kind of brain farts sometimes on us for it. But I'm going to go ahead and screenshot that because that's important intel. Your alliance has yet to claim a city. Take action to capture one. So it looks like you might get an alert now, which is cool, to remind you to do it. Digging strongholds. Digging strongholds are located on the map that allows you to dig for mithril. They're similar to dig sites of Season 2. They are protected by mummies and golden annihilators. We went and looked at it a second ago. Really cool. The higher the level of the digging stronghold, and the stronger the protector. Each digging stronghold provides 100 hours of mithril, regardless of the digging stronghold. So the digging stronghold size doesn't matter. It looks like they all give you 100 hours, which seems about right, because there wasn't didn't seem like there was a crazy amount of different levels of them. There may not have been any of the different levels, but I may be wrong. I don't remember. No, there's a level. I'm wrong. There's a level 6 on it. That's interesting. Okay, it's a new change for sure. You see this power, guys. To beat that level, that's the wrong one, sorry. To beat this one, the resistance is going to have to be at max, because it takes 30 million in power. This is why you gotta let your bigs get there first, because their resistance affects the whole rest of the alliance's resistance when they are doing the rallies. So you got to let your bigs get there first. As one of the biggers on my squad, I punted that. I didn't like it. I didn't want to do it, and then realized we were struggling mightily until I was willing to do so. So you're going to be looking at you need to get them to 10,000 as fast as possible, so they can get you up and kill as many of these as possible. Those 40s and ups are going to be tough. You're going to have to lose a lot of troops if you don't do that. Okay. All right, level 50. You can't even get to the resistance level that's needed, so you're going to lose a percentage on it. And, yeah, that's brutal. It sucks on that part, but it just is what it is. So when you look at the math for that, let's just go ahead and look at that for damage dealt to them. So say that you have a 30 million squad, okay? And you've got it almost maxed, right? You've got it almost maxed, and you're at 15% reduction. Well, 15% reduction is 85% attack. 25 million is what your March is actually hitting it at. Brutal. And that's based on the leader, though. So as long as your biggest has the resistance at the rest of the correct level, everybody else's resistance goes up. So you got to get those bigs up. All right, I'll stop talking about that now. I'm off of my soapbox on it, but that's why. That's the math on it. It took us a while to figure that out last time, and I didn't read Christian's breakdown until after, and this is one of the places that I figured out what we needed to do. So trading posts are located in the specific locations on the map. I showed you guys that earlier. Trading posts don't equal a stronghold or city. They can be occupied by individuals, not just teams, and will unlock a market in which everyone can buy items. The owner of the trade market can earn a tax. That's cool. There's no need to control adjacent territory. Oh, that's cool too. And there's no limit on the number of trade posts you can have. However, trade posts can be captured by others, so you need to be defending it. Therefore, it's usually difficult for one player to manage too many different trade posts. All right, so that's pretty cool. I would say take your alliance and take turns, swap them with them, so you can help protect each other, but to get the tax on it is cool. Level 3 trade post first opens on Tuesday at 1200 hour. Opening interval 7 days. Contest duration 1 hour. Troops, so that means you can fight for up to 1 hour, I believe. Troops stationed in trading posts will gradually increase, capture, progress over time. Progress is tracked separately for you and your allies. During the contest, the first commander to reach 100% progress wins the trading post. If no commander reaches 100%, by the end of the contest, the commander with the highest progress takes the trade post if it has no governor. If the trade post already has a governor, the current governors, that's why we saw those having 7-day protection times on them, because you couldn't possibly keep it protected all the time. That would suck. And you're probably just going to have to give it up after that 7th day. Game actions. There are a lot of new things you can do in Season 3 game, like cat-based skin to get rewards, Sandworm Crisis, use Desert Protectors. The cat-based skin to get rewards, the first cat-based skin, and find the cat-based skins and send them a like to immediately receive rewards. So that works just like in Season 1. Season 2, if you haven't done your Season 2 yet, sorry for the outside noise. If you haven't done your Season 2 yet, what that's going to do in Season 2 is it's going to be the ice castles. And I don't remember what it was in Season 1. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting. I think it was the dragons. No, it was pumpkins. Pumpkins in Season 1. You like them, you get speed ups. You get some rewards there. So 5-minute speed up, 5-minute speed ups. So you're going to get 25 minutes of speed ups every time you want to save your base likes for those skins. And you can only like somebody's skin one time. All right, Season 3, cat skin base likes for rewards. There we go. Sandworm Crisis. Since they're at the very moment the Season 3 starts, sandworms lurk under the sand. I showed you guys that earlier. Listen to every sound commanders make. Sandworm crisis event starts on day 1 and lasts for 14 days. Sandworms will appear during the event. Hunt them to complete missions and earn rewards. When troops of Alliance's members engage in battles that create shockwaves, when the progress bar fills, the last commander to trigger it will attract a sandworm to attack their base. Base entangled by small sandworms can send out cues, but each can escape using teleport items. But the small sandworms will disappear, forfeiting the reward. So you don't want to escape; you want to stay there. After a sandworm is defeated, the commander it targets will receive a bonus discovery reward via the mail. As the event continues, large sandworms will appear. Bases outside the Alliance Center will be knocked away when attracting large sandworms. Commanders who leave the Alliance will no longer accumulate shockwave value. All very cool stuff. Small sandworms. When commanders fight monsters on the map, shock waves are generated and small sandworms are attracted by them. When the progress bar fills, the last commander to trigger it will attract the sandworms. That will entangle it, the possible loot. You will see a reward at the that rewards are dropped as chests on the map. We looked at that earlier. That's what that is now. Okay, so that's after they beat a sandworm. Okay, so we can kind of see some of the rewards here, some 5-minute speed ups. Looks like you can get some scarabs, I believe is what that is. Let's do a quick little watch here. Doing a rally on it. Oh, I'm sure.
Yes, sir.
30-second rally. No, I'm wrong. Dang it. I was hoping for the best there. All right, so they're attacking you to try to draw on a sandworm into this area. See what that looks like they're doing? Dang. I'm maybe wrong. Might just be the scarab. There's a sandworm. All right, the sandworm wrapped around their base. Okay, so you don't want to run away. You want to let it wrap around your base. And then you want to let your team attack the sandworm for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it's not terribly difficult to beat. That's good. And you claim the rewards. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you, Christian, for making that. Loot drops. There is a limit of 30 loots that can be collected daily, so you will max out at 30. Large sandworms. Large sandworms can be attracted with rallies, and they are much stronger than the small sandworms. Discovery rewards include sandworm scales. So that's scales. That's right. You said that earlier. I just forgot. All right, so let's watch a large sandworm. Their first fight against a large one. Okay. Rally going on. Does it say a power? You see the bar just there we go. That was a little bit nice rally. That's gonna be a fun part of the game, guys. It's gonna be super fun. We just have the same ones popping up pretty frequently. Playing 30 of those. Maybe kill 30 of them a day. Let everybody do it in Europe. Alliance grab a reward from it. Kill 100 a day. Oh, they did. That was a big one. Okay. And let's see if they claim. He discovered the same one. So nice. Get the skill. See if he grabs one of those. See if he gets some rewards for killing larger. He's just looking for sandworms, so that's cool. All right, so. All right, fighting sandworms generates additional rewards daily and gold-based. Enter gold-based. Deal damage to sandworms one time. Participate, and so you can get some daily rewards there. We always have the daily rewards. Looks like you get scales in the daily rewards. Doomwalkers. Let's see here. On early servers, the new level of Doomwalker will appear the first time in Season 3. For newer servers, this schedule is after entering Season 1, off-season Doomwalker level. Okay, Doomwalkers are quite important during the season because their first daily kill, will reward a lot of scales, which is what you need, lots of sacred resources like mithril. I said scales, I was stuck on scales. Here are the Doomwalker levels with their first blood rewards. I don't want to see the 100s. Let's just get to the big ones. Oh, they got bigger. That's 250. 207,000. That's great. Power suggestion is 44 million. 42 million here. 38 million. I can take this one down alone, I think. The 230. I'm at 42 million. Might be able to take this one down alone, but I don't think so, and I can't take that one yet, I don't think. So that's interesting. It's a Wandering Mummy Warlord. 207. Not seeing a reward difference for the bigger ones. You guys see that? That's crazy. It just stays at the 207. Potentially for everything at the 180 and above, which is 190 and above. Yeah, why do they do that? That's so silly. Why wouldn't you make the rewards bigger? That's dumb. Kind of the same issue we're seeing from the new 31 through 35 Doom Elite. They don't provide enough reward to be willing to kill off your troops with them. So silly. All right, so my suggestion is always 170s and up. If your team can beat it, it's worth it. You're going to need those scales. Hero upgrades and weapons. Scarlet upgrades to UR. Very cool. We talked about that already. S1 Legendary Return. S3 Legendary Return. S3 Legendary Return starts on day 1 of Season 3 using hero return tickets. We know about those already. Let's see if we can get to recruit heroes. All that's the same. S3 Weapons of Legends. So that's just, you get those tickets back, which is cool. All right, here's exclusive weapons. Season 3 also brings some exclusive weapons from Marshall, Schuler, McGregor. Unofficial schedule, Marshall will receive exclusive weapons on January 9th, Schuler on January 23rd, and McGregor on February 13th. That's for his server. If you haven't started Season 3 yet, yours will be later, but this time frame will be the same. They'll fall around those same times. So what is that, 3 weeks after each time? Might have been 4. I didn't check it. All right, so professional level cap is now at 100. We love that. Desert Bazaar. This is after the season ends. The Desert Bazaar appears to be taking over for the black market potentially. But maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. Fighting Sandworms. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Forget everything I said. Desert Bazaar is weekly. You get to exchange the scales for this stuff. Okay. Oh, that's great. You get season rewards for it. I love this. That's awesome. Season resources is what I meant to say. Protector horns can be used directly from the inventory. Be careful, no confirmation of use. Each protector horn generates a desert protector. Oh, that's sweet. That's how you get the desert protectors with the horn. Want to load up on those most likely. Season battle pass. We know about these guys. They're always going to be the case. I'll make a video at that time about them. You got to get those. They're important. If you spend it all, you want the season battle passes. All right, so let's keep going. We won't deep dive into that yet. Weekly passes. The weekly passes are a must during the season, in my opinion. It's $5 typically US. Looks like €5.99 euro. I think that's euro. Additional blessed fountain items. Additional blessed fountain, which is imperative to get that extra one. While the weekly pass is active, it will produce sacred water. This feature will expire. Do make sure you upgrade all the rest of yours first. And when I say first, you want to upgrade them evenly. But do this one last in line of the evenly. Because that very last week you won't need it. That's always the case. You don't have to buy it the very last time. Marching speed. This bonus will expire with the pass. I do typically still get mine because I like having the resistance right here. I need that resistance still. So I typically spend the $5 again, but you don't have to. All right, Desert Blessings boost. All right, the season. Okay, here's the breakdown. So the Meowlity boost protector field capacity by 500. Hold in stock. Unlocks summon protector. Base skill, a holding in stock attribute. When someone likes your base, they receive the gifts. We know about that. Eternal Pyramid, that's the decoration. After building, the Desert Protector's conversion rate increases by 3%. That's great. Reduces damage taken by monsters. Increases damage to monsters. Oh, nice, Marshall. Increases damage to Marshall, nice. Add to monsters for McGregor and Schuler as well. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. All right, Season 3 quest, and I think this is going to be about the end of it, guys. This is going to end our, yeah. Well, you know what? Season quest, and then we're going to skip down to the rewards. I love going over the season rewards. All right, so season quest, the quest section, icon above, gets enhanced with newly added season main and secret tasks. The additions is quite important because the main rewards are sacred, water, and mithril. The logic is the same as the daily quest missions you are used to since the beginning of the game. Below is an example of the current task. So there we go. That's pretty common, similar to what we already look at. No. What did I miss here? Let me see something here. Season 3 Alliance Milestones. Season 3 reintroduces milestones as as the ones we saw at each season. You can access milestones and claim rewards. Those milestones are always nice, and looks like these are some of them. I'm not going to go detailed into them. The rewards are nice. They're nothing to write home to mom about, but they're nice. Okay, these are better, but the rewards overall are fairly nice. Season 3 rewards. All right, so this is what we want to get into. They look very similar to past seasons. Very similar to past seasons. Okay. So your top alliance is going to get phenomenal stuff. Let's look at this. There's a new base skin, new season-only base skin. Yeah, I mean, we've gone over these in detail before. I'll just go ahead and just show you guys. We'll do a detailed video when I start my season on it as well. These are imperative to figure out what tier you can qualify for. So if your tier is going to be 11 to 20, then you need to do everything you can to focus on making sure you get enough of the, what do they call the new rare soil, the water, holy water or whatever. You want to make sure you get enough of that to go ahead and hit this. This is interesting. Tacticians reward, core members reward, elite members, valued members. That's different than before. Previously, the core members was 20. It might have been 19. But what they appear to be doing is they're giving some special rewards for maybe your best. But let's see, does it even change anything? They're exactly the same. Why did it even list that? That's silly. Okay. But you want to go and look at your season story. You guys all have it already unless you haven't started season 1 yet. And from your season store, you'll see what are your goal, what do you want to be able to acquire. See how crappy these are, that 121 and lower. But even, like, I'm going to tell you right now, if your alliance isn't capable of getting to at least this top 20 level, I would look at a new alliance. I'm not saying quit your alliance. I'm just saying that that's something I would shoot for, top 20. If I know my team can't hit top 20 and 80 of my members are not even going to get one of the God of Judgment statues, I'm pivoting, I'm pivoting. All right, so that's pretty cool stuff, guys. Christian, thank you so much. Dude, this was awesome to get to see this and break it down in detail. This long-form podcast style here. Tell me, guys, if you like this long-form, if you enjoyed this type of process. Just kind of scrolling through some of the endings on it now for you. And then you got some comments down here at the bottom. Obviously, for Last War tutorials, I will link this website. Christian, the maker of the website, thank you again so much. Awesome job, Christian84. Pumped. Got to go through it all. I'm pumped to do this first podcast, long-form style for you guys. Thank you guys so much. This is RTV Joe, about to sign out. Please do like, subscribe, share, comment, turn on notifications, and don't forget to check out membership. You guys get access to the videos early in membership and a couple little special icons. Thank you so much. All right, out.